Okay, can we talk about that weird phase of life where everything just stops making sense? Like friendships drop off your bank account starts looking like a bad joke. And suddenly you're spending more time talking to your ceiling fan than actual people. Yeah, that. Turns out that weird, confusing, painfully quiet space has a name. It's called the liminal phase, and apparently, I've been living in it like a reluctant Airbnb guest for the past several months. No one warned me there wasn't a sign. Just slowly, things in my life started falling away. People who I thought were lifers gone, my social life, poof money. Ha ha ha. I kept thinking, what is wrong with me? Why can't I figure out what I'm supposed to be doing? Why do I feel like I'm floating in a fog with no GPS signal? Spoiler, nothing's wrong with me. I'm just in that uncomfortable space between who I used to be and who I'm becoming. I just didn't know there was a name for it until now. Let's break it down like a human and not a therapist. The liminal phase is basically the hallway of life. You've closed one door on our relationship, a job, an old identity, but the next one hasn't opened yet, so you're just there. Standing in the hallway in your emotional pajamas, holding a sad cup of coffee. It's awkward. It's quiet, and it feels like everyone else is out there living their best lives while you're trying to remember how to be a person. You might be in the liminal phase if you've outgrown people, habits, or environments without trying to. You feel isolated even when you're not physically alone. You keep asking, what is going on with me at least 3 times a day? You feel like your life is under construction, but forgot to hire a crew. You're tired, not sleepy, tired, existentially tired. It's like your soul is going through a software update, but the screen's stuck at 47% and you're not sure if it's working. Or gas crash. How I'm learning to navigate it and not to lose my mind. First thing, I stopped trying to fix it. That was hard. I wanted to solve the mystery. Why is this happening? What am I supposed to do? But honestly, trying to force clarity only made the fog thicker. So now, I'm just letting it be weird, letting myself be confused, letting old versions of me dissolve even though it's scary, especially when your identity has been tied to being productive, helpful, always having a plan. Rip to all that. Second, I started building tiny rituals like journaling without judgment, taking walks where I don't have to be anyone making tea, without also checking 5 apps. Stuff that sounds small but makes you feel human again. And the hardest one, I stopped blaming myself. I stopped thinking if I was more disciplined, I'd be out of this by now. No. This is a season, not a punishment, and it doesn't mean I'm lazy or broken. It means I'm in transition. If you're watching this and nodding like, okay, how are you reading my mind? You're not crazy, you're not behind, you're not broken. You're just in a sacred kind of mess. And believe it or not, that's where the real magic starts. You're dissolving what no longer fits so you can become who you're actually meant to be, which sounds poetic, but also feels like trash some days. I get it. We don't have to have it all figured out. Sometimes surviving the in between is enough. Sometimes not giving up on yourself is the victory. I know I had the answers yet, and is still in it, but I noticed the clarity does come. Not all at once, but in whispers, in nudges, in moments when you start to feel like you again. So for now, I'm learning to make peace with the hallway, pajamas and all. If you're in this phase too, drop a comment. Tell me what it looks like for you. Normalize the in between and maybe remind each other that we're not as lost as we think we're just becoming total.